Jimmy.
Now what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil doesn't make up.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I wanna turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thumb, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the futures, some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and die. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL. Hey, my family. Profits. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, we some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Hope you all had a fantastic weekend, but are ready to get down to business. It's going to be a big week. My name is Michael Edward Paranati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. In case anyone did not know, we were a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for Best Data Analysis Tool. We are also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade, we swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody here at True Trading Group. We take that university level of curriculum, we combine it with today's top financial tools that are worth well over $5,000 a year on their own. These tools include Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, congressional trading data, TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Idea Scanner, unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, short data, AI trading tools, and so much more I'll talk to you guys about later on during the stream. But as a member, yes, you're going to get access to all of our courses. Yes, you're going to get access to all of our trade alerts, but you also get access to all of these tools. But some of that's about to change. I talk to you guys about that during the stream. As it stands right now today, we set you up with everything that you need to have the very best chance of becoming successful for one affordable price for the entire year. Now, you're going to get access also to thousands of our members, the most educated, helpful, supportive, and successful community of traders that you will ever find. Not to mention the real-time trade alerts from the mods and myself that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate on all of our executions of just around 80%, now going on roughly the last 4 years. Now, why should you listen to anything it is that I have to say on the stream? It's because I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I did not figure it out by watching YouTube videos or sitting in Discord chats. I began my trading career working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college. They had me go through an educational training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash, but also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward, I'm the co-founder and the head trader of True Trading Group, and along with my team of 9 other professional trading mods and over 30-person staff, we've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have members in 115 different countries, truly a global community here at True Trading Group. So if you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live on this channel with myself, other T2G Pro trading mods, and special guests. Will drop golden nuggets, give you free lessons, education, trade ideas, and commentary that can help you make money. If you've not yet done so, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications. Make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. We have an incredible stream in store for you guys here tonight. Before I get started, though, I would like to first thank our partners at Benzinga. For those who don't know, Benzinga offers their own educational products and tools, yet they still fully endorse the T2G platform for the massive added value that it provides to their members and community. We're grateful to Benzinga, honestly, for the opportunity to further educate their community and to offer the Benzinga Pro newsfeed and Squawk, which is worth well over $1,000 a year on its own, but members get that free included in their annual membership. So folks, if you are here from Benzinga, welcome. You are all in the right place. Also, it's giveaway day. Yes. Earlier today and this weekend, we sent out an invitation to members and non-members to sign up for a chance to win up to $5,000 worth of prizes. We're giving away some prizes tonight, valued up to $5,000. That's going to be for annual members, lifetime members, and non-members. So in a moment, I'm going to give you guys a code word. I'm going to give you 2 code words during this live stream, with the first one coming in just a couple of minutes. And then at the end of the stream, we are going to put everyone's name into the wheel of names. We're going to spin that wheel. And if your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen and give us both of those code words. If you do, the prize is yours. Okay. Now, first code word for tonight, folks, is inflation. Inflation is the first code word for tonight, guys. The first code word for tonight is inflation. Okay, second code will be coming later on in the stream. And then, like I said, if your name is called later, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number we put on the screen and give us both code words, and then the prize is yours. First code word is inflation. All right, first code word is inflation. All right, folks. I got to take a quick little sip of water before I get started here tonight, because honestly, tonight's a very bittersweet night for us at True Trading Group. Why? True Trading Group as a business is fundamentally changing. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. But tonight, you need to know, is the absolute end of a dynasty. However, as the dynasty comes to an end, it's the beginning of an empire. And so without any further ado, I'm going to set the tone for everybody here today. The title of this video is Warning Volatility Incoming, right? And some may think that that's just some, tactic or gimmick to get you to click on it and watch the video and make sure you tune in, and you'd be right a little bit. However, that doesn't make it any less true. You see, I believe that we're about to embark on a period of increased volatility. What's been happening here is that we've basically gone straight up in the market for all intents and purposes for the last several months. Ever since we really bottomed out in 2023 of October, we really have gone straight to the upside with a period of consolidation and then right back to the upside with very little to no pullback whatsoever. Now, I don't care who you are or how experienced you are or what algo you're using or what you know about the markets, what news service you're subscribed to, or what your win rate is. Nobody predicted that by the beginning of 2024, everything would be at all-time highs, inflation would be cooling, and fears of recession would have receded quite a bit to the point where the SPY goes up to not just make new all-time highs, but the SPY reached about 85% of market analysts' price targets for the year. They did that by the first week of March. Now, you can't tell me that people had that on their bingo card going into 2024. A 518 all-time high on the SPY by the first week of March. These times are truly unprecedented. And it's created a serious amount of wealth for people, that were able and were willing, but really most are able, if you really think about it, right? All you need is a couple hours a week, some interest and effort, a couple $100. That's all it takes to get started. That's not all it takes just to be rich and wealthy, but that's all it takes to get started, really, just like kind of get your foot in the door. So it's not about being able. I feel like everybody's able. The time it takes to listen to this live stream means that you're able. Like if you're here right now with me and we're going to spend maybe, an hour and a half together, you're able. The rest is really just details. Willing, though, willing is something completely different. Those of you that are willing, those of you that were willing, and other people that I may not know that were willing to get into the markets during COVID, but they stayed beyond all of that craziness and all that excitement and all of the meme stocks, right? Most of you that were able to stay and were able to learn, it's not that you didn't experience pain or you didn't experience some losses at some times, but if you are still here, then you did something right. And I personally know members of True Trading Group that started as some lower income to middle class people that are now full on building straight wealth, people that have made new careers, people that have jumped up in tax brackets now, and most importantly are having now a new sense of freedom. And that's honestly what this is all about. TTG is just a vessel. It's a vessel for this. It's a means in which you utilize to have a real chance at achieving that level of freedom or the goals that you've set forth for yourself. That's what this is. And people here, our members, they're living, breathing proof of this. All of them able, most of them willing, and a lot of them successful. And by success, I want to be very clear what I mean by success. When I say success, in order to be successful for us, and when I say that here, it very plainly means that they're making money and becoming better traders. And it's not just because I say that they're having success or I say that they're making money. It's because they say it themselves. And I'll prove that to you here in just 1 second. Members of True Trading Group, members of TTG, go ahead right now and type the number 1 if you guys are making money, becoming better traders with True Trading Group. If you are reaching that success, making money, becoming a better trader, if so, type the number 1 inside of chat right now. Now, the people that are on this stream that are not part of True Trading Group, you need to pay very close attention to how many people you're about to see type the number 1 on this side of the screen. Pay very close attention. I want you to make an attempt to try to count how many people you're seeing type the number 1 inside chat. And I say make the attempt because I doubt that you're going to be able to actually count how many people are going to come through right now with those number 1s. Not only are all these people able and willing to be here, but let's maybe talk about being able for a second. Maybe I'm making being able seems a little bit too simple, right? You have a full-time job, you work over 40 hours a week. You have a wife, you have a husband, you have children, you maybe have to take care of family members, or maybe you have your own illness, or you have limited money, whatever it is, right? So let's talk about being able. The 2 biggest things that we hear all the time is that I don't have enough time to dedicate towards this right now, and I don't have the money to start right now. Those are the 2 biggest things that we hear at True Trading Group. Well, let me tell you something. Whether you do it with us or you do it somewhere else, you deserve this, you can do this, and you owe it to yourself. It doesn't matter if you guys work a full-time job. Of course, most of you work full-time jobs, right? Everybody has a job, right? Especially in this economy where the unemployment rate is only 3.9, so under 4%. Over 80% of our members have a full-time job. Over 80% of our members work over 40 hours a week. We have over 10,000 members in 115 countries. About 82% of them work over 40 hours a week. That's why we don't just day trade at True Trading Group. Yes, of course, we day trade, but we also swing trade. We go over long-term portfolios, long-term investing. There is something for everybody. And for that reason, the diversity at which you can utilize the resources within our platform that you can use to make money covers every single style of trading, because no 2 people are the same. No two people have the same situation. No two people have the same monetary situation or the same time or the same experience or whatever. They're not the same. So this has to work for all people. Full-time job, work 70 plus hours a week, and I make time to learn. Hell yeah, big yellow bird. Amen to that. I respect that. This is now my full-time job. Demizzo. I got to tell you, Demizzo, I love you already. You've been a member for 1 week. Demizzo has been a member for 1 week. Okay. Has already made their membership fee back like 15 times over as a member just 1 week. Just 1 week. To the group, over the years, my experience with trading sites never pays off, but the owners are making a tremendous ROI. That's a comment there from Jeff. So Jeff, guys, I'm going to talk to members of True Trading Group right now. Oh, JF, not Jeff, but JF. So I'm going to talk to members now. JF says to the group, he's talking to you, or he or she is talking to you. To the group, over the years, my experience with trading sites never pays off. The owners are the ones that make the tremendous ROI and not the members themselves. Well, again, I'll ask members of True Trading Group one more time. Members, answer that for JF. Answer that for JF. Type the number 1 if you are actually making money. JF, I completely appreciate your comment. I don't blame you for it. I don't take offense to it. The reality is that 90% of the different groups and sites that are out there are totally full of garbage, totally full of crap. They don't know their ass from their elbow. They're not successful traders themselves. They have no professional experience whatsoever, but they're really, really, really good marketers, and they run a business that's a revolving door where they spend some money on marketing. They make you believe that they have a solution that you've been seeking. You join, you realize it's complete nonsense, and then you unsubscribe and you never pay them another dollar, and they need to then replace you. Right? They have a revolving door as a business, not True Trading Groups. Yeah, True Trading Group, we believe that the success of our business, and make no mistake about it, JF, True Trading Group is a business. We have over 30 employees. Okay. So in order for us to be successful as a business, we believe that if our members are successful, then our business will be successful. And that's why we actually have a double your money back guarantee that I'll talk about in just a little while, where when you join True Trading Group, if you can't make your membership fee back, we actually give you back double what you paid to join our platform. And that's because we have a 78% retention rate. So you want to talk about a revolving door? 78% of our members stay with us after they join. And we have a refund rate, JF, of less than 2.5%. I'll talk to you about that double your money back guarantee in just a little while, but I guarantee your previous experience with other trading sites, none of them included a double their money back guarantee, because they know that the chances of you being successful with their platform is very low. With us, we believe it's the exact opposite. It's why our platform has actually grown, because our members do well. Then they tell their friends, their family, their coworkers. That's our marketing. Our biggest marketing is word of mouth by success of our members. Watch this. I'll follow that question up with one more, JF, and then I'm going to continue. So I hope you appreciate me being very candid with you and answering your comments and your questions. And I appreciate your comment and your question. Members, do me a favor now. Type the number 2 if you have ever recommended or suggested to a friend, family, coworker, or even a stranger. If you have ever recommended True Trading Group to anybody, go ahead and type the number 2 inside of chat right now. So JF, again, I bring it back to our members are having success. They then tell their friends, their family, their coworkers, and then they join. And at a 78% retention rate, that's how our business has grown from 2017 to 100 people to over 10,000 in 115 different countries. It's because our members actually have success. Don't take my word for it, JF. I'm just another guy on a YouTube channel, right? I'm sure you've seen 100 people on a YouTube channel trying to pretend like they know what they're doing. Don't take it from me. Don't just believe it because I say it so. Take it from them, your members. I mean, your peers, our members, your peers. Those are your friends, your family members, and your coworkers. So if they can do it, then so can you. All right. So back to what I was saying before. Kind of lost my train of thought there for just a moment, but there's something for everybody for that reason. the diversity, right? The diversity of people that being able to take advantage of all these different trading styles. Those of you that have full-time jobs, those of you that feel like you don't have enough time to do this. Well, I'm going to ask members a couple more questions because, like I said, I think that it's important for you guys to hear from members themselves rather than you just listen to me talk all day long. And I'll get into all of the analysis. I'll give you my top trade ideas for the week. We have CPI inflation data coming out that we're going to discuss. What I think, I'll tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do. I'm really going to draw for you day by day, candle by candle, exactly what I think the market's going to do, and then we'll see if I'm right. But when it comes to the platform and how members are doing, I think it's better you hear it from their mouths instead of mine. Members, do me a favor. How many of you are making money with us while working a full-time job, though? So you saw me say, hey, who's making money? And that's great. A bunch of people typed the number 1. But how many of you are doing it with a full-time job? If you guys don't mind, type the number 1 if you're making money. But then this time, tell me what you do for a living if you have a full-time job. Just go ahead and comment in chat. What do you do for a living? What's your profession? And anyone that's on here that thinks you don't have enough time because you have a full-time job, I want you to really pay attention to the comments and see if you see somebody on here that perhaps does the same thing for a living as you do. See what you have. Electrician, mechanic, barber, a flight dispatcher. I work in a warehouse, restaurant owner, carpenter, IT analyst, teacher, wedding DJ, copywriter, firefighter, aerospace, accountant, film production, over 89-hour weeks for my boy Bruce, sales manager, dental assistant, teacher, plumber, regional manager, real estate, consultant, electrician, truck driver, handyman, drywall, realtor, professional wife, physician, cashier, senior director, truck driver, right? HVAC contractor in Florida. You know, you stay busy. HVAC contractors in Florida, you stay busy, right? I'm not going to keep reading all of these comments, right, that are coming through, but you guys read them, see if you see someone that maybe does the same thing for a living as you do. Because we get that a lot. And since we're talking about people being able, some people think they're not able. Some people know that they're willing, but they don't think that they're able, and you're selling yourself short. This is for you if you have a full-time job. Then the other thing that we get is people say, well, I'm willing, but I'm not able because I don't have $25K to put into a trading account right now. My answer to you is you don't need to. You see, a lot of people join True Trading Group with just a couple $100 in their account. That's all it takes. That's all you need. You don't need 25K to be, over the PDT rule. No, just use a cash account, put a couple $100 in there, and we're going to trade options to start. That's what we're going to do. Matter of fact, you have even some people that join True Trading Group with zero money in their trading account. And the beauty about True Trading Group is that's a year-long membership. You don't have all this pressure that, I got to make my money in 30 days. I got to do this right now. A lot of people join True Trading Group with nothing in their trading account, or maybe just a couple $100 in their trading account. And again, I'll prove that to you as well. Don't just take it because I say it to be true. Listen to members themselves. Guys, do me a favor. If you're a member, tell me what you started with when you joined us. What was actually in your trading account after you joined True Trading Group? So after you paid for a membership, how much did you guys have to start with in your trading account? If it was less than $1,000, go ahead and comment in chat if you don't mind telling me what you started with. Because these are the two biggest misconceptions that I get from people. We're talking about, are you able, right? Well, let's see. 750, 450, 400, 500, 500, 250, 500, 600, 900, 300, 500, 45, 300, right? Look at these comments coming through from members. 100, 200. Guys, if they can do it, I'm telling you, so can you. Get Low Q started with $400. They're now into 5 figures. See that again. They started with $400. That means they're now over $10,000. I'm telling you guys, you can do this. So that's being able, right? That's being able. We say this all the time in True Trading Group. TTD, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about building wealth smart. There's 2 things I want to go back to, what I said at the very beginning of the stream. First, right now, in my opinion, There's potential for some large volatility right on the horizon, especially coming into this week with all the inflation data that we're going to be getting. You just had January's inflation data that we got last month that accelerated. It was much higher than expected. The Fed told us not to worry about that. It's going to be a blip on the radar. They don't expect that to be the new trend. But what if that is the new trend? What if you get CPI data this week and PPI data this week and it accelerates again? Well, then what is the Fed going to say at that point? If inflation is actually beginning to pick back up again, how are they going to cut rates? What does that do to the rate cut potential? What does that do to then the overall market sitting up at all-time highs? So we're going to talk about all that here today. But that's why I think you have potential for tremendous volatility coming up here this week. The market doesn't know what to believe. Things keep going up, but guess what? What we're starting to see is bigger swings. We are beginning to see bigger swings, and I think you got a little bit of a storm coming. When I say storm, I'm not talking about this huge market crash. I'm not talking about a recession. I'm talking about volatility. And volatility is your best friend as a trader. However, if you don't know what you're doing or you don't understand it, then naturally it's something that you're probably very afraid of, something that makes you maybe uncomfortable. Because if you don't know how to use volatility as a tool to benefit you, it can beat you down. It can take your money every single time. It means bigger moves in shorter periods of time. And if you're not comfortable with it, it can eat you up. But if you know how to use it, and if you understand it, if you respect it, then you have the potential to make more money than you'd ever imagine making in a normal market environment. That's not an exaggeration. This is not my opinion. These are facts. This is not just my belief. This is my experience on an 18-year trading career. You have to know how to use volatility to the upside and the downside. And yes, you can do this without $25K in your account and being flagged as a pattern day trader. You just use a cash account, you trade options, you buy puts, things go down, you make money. There are ways and means, and we will educate people on how to find it and how to utilize it. Now, next, I told you there were two things. That was one of them. Second one, True Trading Group. Our whole thing, our whole entire business model has always been pay one price, get access to the core of everything that we have for one price for the entire year, no upsell for courses, tools, no extras or anything, no nothing, right? Now, yes, great business model. And it literally has built us a dynasty here at True Trading Group. However, over the last 2 years, there have been major developments in financial instruments such as, let's say, futures, as an example, where in order to trade futures, you used to have tens of thousands. You want to go back even further, $100,000 in an account in order for you to trade futures. Someone that had just $400 was not able to trade futures. But things have changed. And that's just one example. Right? Thanks to companies like Ninja Trader or TradeAbate, someone with a couple $100 can now trade futures. I'm not trying to put the focus here on futures, but I'm just using that as an example. But futures wasn't something that we covered initially in True Trading Group when we first started this business. We were strictly equities, options, and long-term investing, and we mixed in a little bit of crypto in there as well. But we didn't do futures and we didn't do Forex. But now futures has become a huge part of what we do. But there's an extra cost for futures. And again, that's just one example. Then there's a need for various boot camps and accelerators that are heavily requested by our members that we continue to try and organize and put together for them. And ultimately, what has transpired is that it's no longer beneficial, honestly, for us as a company to offer all of this extra, all of these new things that are coming up. Because again, futures was just one example, but let's look at all of these, the introduction into AI. The introduction of AI into trading and investing, all these different AI tools that are available. That's another example. There's a lot of this. And in order for us to be able to offer these things to our members, make no mistake, we're not naive. We understand that our members, for the most part, are doing very well, and they have a desire and a need to expand what it is that they want to learn so that they can take their success and parlay that into more success. And if we don't offer those products, of course, they're going to go and get it elsewhere. However reluctant that they are to do it because they don't want to be hindered or to the limitations of something that we do or do not offer. And they shouldn't be, right? We don't want to stagger or limit our members' growth because we didn't offer something that they wanted or that they needed. But we also have to ensure that as a company, we're here for them and for the long term, and they understand that as well. So effective immediately. Guys, I'm telling you now, this is the very last night that True Trading Group will ever sell an all-inclusive annual membership. After tonight, our membership will move to a base membership with a la carte options. You pay for what you want, and you don't pay for what you don't want. You get a base membership entry that will give you access to our courses, our chat room, and our trade alerts, and that's it. Extra tools, extra data, extra boot camps, resources that will be at cost. And right now, all of our tools are included in the annual membership. Guess what? If you're a member of True Trading Group already, whether you're annual or lifetime, whatever, nothing changes for you ever. Okay, you are grandfathered in. If you are already an annual member or you're already a lifetime member, whatever it is, you are grandfathered in. You will always have access to all these things, included at no additional cost. Anyone that signs up for an annual member tonight, nothing will change for you ever. You are also grandfathered in. Nothing will change for you next year when it comes time for your membership to renew. You will still have access to all the tools and all the resources at no additional cost. This is the last night of this being part of our business model. So starting tomorrow, it all changes. In fact, actually starting at midnight tonight is when it all changes. We're not going to hold any spots. I'm not going to be back on here tomorrow offering this again. This is the last chance for you guys to get an all-inclusive membership at True Trading Group without having to pay anything extra for all those tools and resources. Now, we normally charge $2,212 for the year. However, tonight we're doing a 54% discount, which brings the price down to $1,017. That's it for the whole year. And also, for those that know, we give away laptops when you sign up for True Trading Group, but not anymore. Tonight, also the very last night that we're going to be doing that as well. See, we believe it shouldn't take a free laptop for you to join True Trading Group. I honestly would rather you buy the laptop yourself with trading profits, honestly. So tonight's going to be the very last night that we offer laptops and that we offer an all-inclusive membership. We believe this is what's best for True Trading Group as a company, but also we believe that it is best for our members because it allows us to expand our offerings and give our members the same caliber of resources and tools that has allowed them to be successful. And that, again, if you're confused on what being successful means or what I mean when I say being successful, I mean making money. Members, go ahead. Type the number 1 again. Last time, if you guys are making money, go ahead and type the number 1 inside the chat right now. Just go ahead and type the number 1. Again, if you're making money, becoming a better trader, type the number 1. So just in case anyone was confused on what I mean by being successful, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making money. I'm not talking about watching other people make money. I'm talking about actually making money, becoming a better trader yourself. Now, give me a moment. I'll tell you what you get. And then we're going to move on to the meat and potatoes of this live stream. I'm going to give you my top trade ideas for the week. And then I'm going to go into the giveaway. A huge giveaway that we're doing here today as well. Giving away up to $5,000 in prizes to three lucky people. But then that's it, guys. You're not going to see me on here again tomorrow night. I don't care if Adam falls asleep at the wheel or if Sammer goes to Mars. Adam's my business partner of True Trading Group. Sammer is our lead developer at True Trading Group. And I don't care. We just won't sell anything. If I'm telling you, after midnight tonight, that's it. It's over. There will be no more all-inclusive membership at True Trading Group. You need to pay attention here for those of you that are not members. And don't worry, I'm going to make it all worth your while. But I'm not just going to, say these things. I'm going to back it up with our own money. And I'm going to give you all tonight a double your money back guarantee with your membership. So let's do this. Everyone that's on here that's not a member of True Trading Group, if you're not part of our community here yet, right? Or maybe you used to be, but you're not now. If you're not a member right now, I want you to go ahead and type the letters TTG inside of chat right now. Just type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you guys are not members of True Trading Group, I just want to see who we have on here that's not part of the community. Just go ahead real quick. Type the letters TTG for those of you on here that are not members yet. Felipe, Kevin, Patricia, Kiddos, Blessed One, Chillin', Simple, Jamal's Blanket, Ernesto, S.A., George, J.C., Robert, Trevor, Phoenix, Shari. Nice. Way to go, Randy. Made a ton on the spy. John. Oh, David Haig. My man. David says, I'm joining tonight. I followed you for a few weeks now. David, I look forward to trading with you this week, brother. You picked a hell of a week, not just because tonight's the last night for the all-inclusive membership, but it's going to be one hell of a week with CPI. So David Haig, I'm looking forward to trading with you, brother. He says he's joining tonight. We got DeWitt, we got Deb, Cronus, Paul, Sean, Melissa, Mark, Dan. Beautiful. Money Trades goes, hey, Mike, guess what? Money Trades, what, brother? Are you back? You with us or what? We got Raider Tree. We got Jacoby, Lewis. Beautiful. All right. Geary. All right. We got a bunch of people here that are not members of True Trading. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to explain to you guys real quick what the True Trading Group membership. Okay. Thank you, David. I appreciate you, man. David says, I really enjoyed the podcast. Looking forward to it. David, my pleasure, man. I'm glad you enjoy the content. I'm looking forward to trading with you now full time, right? And in real time, instead of just hearing about this stuff after the fact. I'm looking forward to actually trading with you now in real time. So excellent. Excellent. All right. So a lot of non-members here. Guys, listen up. I'll take 2 seconds. I'm going to explain to you what you actually get with your membership. And as I'm explaining it to you, so you understand, this is what you get with your membership today. After midnight tonight, it changes. After midnight tonight, it's only going to be the chat, the courses, the trade alerts. Everything else is going to be additional. Okay. So here, if you guys want to follow along with me, go to ttgoffer.com. Again, that's ttgoffer.com. Okay. ttgoffer.com. Every single thing you see on that page, guys, it's included with your membership tonight. After tomorrow, after midnight, that's no longer the case. Now, when you get to that page, you're going to see it says $2,212. Don't worry about it. I'm giving you a coupon code. You're on this live stream with me. It's our last night. I'm giving you a coupon code to give you 54% off. It brings the price down to just $1,017 for the whole year, and this is what it includes. Obviously, you're going to go over our courses, right? Our courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of the training that I received working at the fund in New York. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it. You guys have access to it. Okay. Then you're going to get TradingView's premium charting software, right? Their premium charting software, that's like, I don't know, $600 a year if you were to pay for it on your own. You got Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed with congressional trading data to track trades by Congress. That's over $1,000 a year if you went to Benzinga on your own. Some of you may already pay for Benzinga Pro. Some of you may already pay for TradingView's charting software. We also have the Trade Ideas scanner on our platform that streams for you guys to be able to use. Some of you may already pay for that. You don't have to pay for those things if you join TTG today. They are included with your membership. You also get short data. You get unusual options activity, options flow, dark pool data, AI trading tools, a trading journal to track your trades for you, a social sentiment scanner tells you what's being talked about most on social media. All of these things are included when you join today. After midnight tonight, these things will not be included in your membership. We will have a baseline membership and a la carte all of the rest of those items. You pay for them as you want them. Now, if you paid the $1,017 today, you are grandfathering yourself in at the all-inclusive membership. It'll never change for you. You'll always have access to those things, and it'll always only be $1,017. So next year, if our membership, you're not going to renew at a higher membership price. Okay, you're locking yourself in at that cheap 54% discount at the $1,017 price point. Now, I told you before about a double your money back guarantee. You see, we stand behind True Trading Group and the platform that we've built, and I believe so strongly in its ability to actually help you reach your goals that we base a refund on your success. We are giving you a double your money back guarantee based on your actual P&L. So here's the way that it works. I ask you to do the following things. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do study groups every Thursday. Do those things and actually use the platform that you're subscribing to. And if you, after doing so, and you have the whole year to do that, like take your time, go at your own pace. You don't have to do this all within like 14 days. Take your time. right? Go at your own pace. If you are unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $1,017 membership price, you can't do that at least one time during your membership, we will give you back $2,034. That is double what you are paying to join our platform. That is how much that we believe in the platform that we have created. I can offer you that double your money back guarantee simply because our refund rate, it's less than 2.5%. If our refund rate was 12%, I wouldn't be able to give you double your money back. Our retention rate is 78%. That means 78% of our members stay with us after they join. And we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,500 reviews. All you guys have to do is go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code TTG121, click apply code, price drops down to $10.17. You have to manually type in that coupon code yourself. Now, the other thing that you'll notice is that there's a laptop in the checkout cart. Tonight is also the last night that we will be including laptops with a membership. Tonight's the last night for the all-inclusive. It's the last night for the laptops. Beginning tomorrow with the baseline membership, there will be no laptop included. Tonight, it's free. It's a Windows 11 laptop. It comes with Microsoft 365 for the year. You can use it for work, give it to your kid for school, sell it on eBay. I don't care what you do with it, right? Put the money back in your account, sell it on eBay. It's our gift to you for joining True Trading Group. You don't have to pay for the laptop. It's on us. You don't have to pay for shipping. We cover shipping. We have members in 115 countries. I don't care where you live. As long as it's on Earth, I'll get you the laptop. You don't have to enter your address either when you join. You're going to get a welcome email instead after you join. In that welcome email will be instructions on how to claim your free laptop. So be on the lookout for the welcome email. Again, it's ttgoffer.com. You will use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. That price then drops all the way down to $1,017. You check out and you folks are good to go. I can't stress it enough. Everything changes at True Trading Group here tonight at midnight. This is the last night that you will get all of those tools that you see on ttgoffer.com. This is the last night that you will get all of this for that one price. After midnight, those tools will be at an additional cost. If anybody has any questions, okay, if you have any questions at all, we are fully transparent. We are an open book. I want you to send us a text message. 1-888-306-8783. That's 1-888-306-8783. Phone number's right down there at the bottom of the screen. That's 1-888-306-8783. Text that number if you guys have any questions at all whatsoever. Also, if you used to be a member, or maybe you used to be a trial member, and you guys want this all-inclusive deal, you must text that phone number because we're going to have to whitelist your email address to give you this deal before we switch the membership. Okay, so if you used to be a member or you used to be a trial, you have to text that number. We just have to whitelist your email and then we'll give you the all-inclusive membership and you are locking yourself in. That's it. Nothing will change for you ever. When your membership renews, it'll renew with access to all of the tools and no additional cost. But just starting tomorrow, if you join tomorrow, going forward, you will not have those tools included. They will be pay extra if you guys as you want them. It'll be a la carte. Okay. Terry Nixon. Terry, you got to use the coupon code. All right, Terry, you got to use the coupon code. So Terry Nixon, you got to use the coupon code. All right, you got to use the coupon code. All right, Terry Nixon. You got to use the coupon code. Again, that's TTG121 is the coupon code, guys. So the site is ttgoffer.com. Coupon code is TTG121. All right. So there you guys have it. It's TTG121. All right. All right, guys. So there you have it. All right. I'm going to take a quick little sip of water and we're going to roll on through with what I expect from the markets this week. And we're going to go over some top trade ideas. All right, guys. So here we have this upward sloping channel that I've been talking to you about for several weeks now on the live streams. Okay. This is what I've been talking to you guys about for several weeks in the live streams, is this upward sloping channel. We've been staying inside this channel here. Okay. We've been staying inside this channel here for the last, this is going back from the very first day of 2024. Okay. Very first day of 2024. All right, folks. Again, all right, so we have a bunch of people on the checkout page. Guys, listen, there are only 30 spots available. There are 30 spots available for this, or midnight tonight, whichever one of those things happens first. So like I said, beginning at midnight or those next 30 people. I forgot to mention to you that it was only 30 spots. So it's either 30 spots or midnight tonight. Okay, whichever one of those two things happens first. So if 30 people would have joined between now and midnight, then it actually is going to close before midnight. But if 18 people joined before midnight, then at midnight, that's it. It crosses over to the new membership. So it's 30 spots or midnight tonight, whichever one of those two things happens first. All right. So again, that's ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. I just want to make sure that I let you guys know that, because I just remembered I forgot to say that. I want to make sure before I get into all my analysis this week, I want to make sure that everybody's aware of that, to be fully transparent. All right. Okay. All right. So this upward sloping channel, I actually think we're coming up on the break of this upward sloping channel. Okay. Phoenix Digital, just send a text message, Phoenix, and we'll help you out. So Phoenix Digital, just send a text to 1-888-306-8783. Again, that is 1-888-306-8783. All right. Okay. All right, folks. So here we have it. All right. Here's this upward sloping channel that we've been in ever since the breakout in January. You had a period of consolidation that took place December into January. And then you had your breakout, and that breakout has been just channel ever since. Okay. I actually am starting to think that we might get a violation of the bottom end of this channel here within the next week or so. What I'm thinking here is I'm looking through and I'm looking at what I saw on Friday. I saw a heavy reversal in a lot of different names on Friday. We damn near caught the top on NVIDIA. In case you guys missed it, I trimmed my NVIDIA position on Friday. I made the announcement on Thursday, in case you guys missed it. On Thursday, on the live stream, I told everybody I am going to be trimming my NVIDIA position. We were up 1,500% on that position from the ad in 2020. We bought more in 2022, but the original ad in 2020, 1,500% from a $58 ad. The stock was trading at $950, $960, $970. So we did trim some of that position on Friday. I told you guys that on Thursday, and then Friday we did confirm the execution. Then I posted on Friday that execution was confirmed and that trim did take place. I still own NVIDIA in the long-term portfolio. I will always own it. I'm never going to be completely selling NVIDIA, but we did trim the position on Friday. And I told you on Thursday, if you missed it, the live stream's right here on the channel. You can go back and you can check it out when I told everybody that I'm going to be trimming that position on Thursday. I told you before I did it. So I told you Thursday, and then Friday we actually did it. Okay. So look at this reversal candle on NVIDIA. First of all, it's the biggest volume that we've had up at these price points. I mean, it makes the volume over the last couple of months look like nothing when you look at the volume that came in on that day. And then you take a look at the huge reversal that you got on the stock, and then we continue to sell off in the after hours. You take a look at AMD, a massive reversal also on AMD. These are some pretty substantial topping tail candles. Take a look at Broadcom, a complete breakdown in Broadcom. So it looks like you finally got profit taking come into the semiconductor names with these big reversal type candles. And I think that could lead to a little bit more of a profit take in tech. And then if tech profit takes and pulls back, I don't think the market rally is broad enough yet for the index to continue higher, even if technology pulls back. The market rally has tried to broaden out over the last 2 weeks, but I don't think it's broadened out enough for the indexes to still move higher without AI and the tech giants. So here's what I think we're going to get. We have to welcome Jordan first. Jordan just joined. Everybody welcome Jordan. Jordan's the newest member to the group. That means we have 29 of these spots remaining. 29 spots left. Everybody welcome Jordan, the true GOAT. All of you LeBron fans, don't at me. LeBron's not even number 2. I got MJ and then Kobe, if anyone's keeping track of my list. We got to welcome Jesse also. Jesse, we got to welcome Jesse. Jesse, welcome to the THD family. That means there's 28 spots now remain. 28 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Jesse. Jesse, welcome. 28 spots, guys. Guys, listen, so 28 spots left. Okay? 28 spots left or midnight tonight if you want the all-inclusive membership and the free laptop. Go to ttgoffer.com. And then the coupon code is TTG121. You got to type the coupon code in yourself and then click apply code. All right. Again, you have to double your money back guarantee. We have to welcome Angie, which means now we're at 27. Angie, welcome to the family. Paul, welcome to the family. We're at 26 now. Paul, welcome, 26. Michael, 25. Michael, 25. So these spots are starting to really go here now, guys. 25 of those spots now remain. Everybody welcome Michael, Paul, Angie, Jesse, Jordan. Welcome to the TTG fam, guys. Guys, again, listen, if you have any questions, just text us 1-888-306-8783. Again, that's 1-888-306-8783. And we have to welcome Dave. Dave, welcome. That means we have 24 spots now remaining. Everybody welcome Dave. All right, Dave, welcome to the family. So guys, these are going really quick. Okay. These are going really quick. All right. These are going really quick. So again, just text us if you guys are having any problems or you have any questions. That's 1-888-306-8783. Otherwise, go right to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. You got that free laptop. You got the W money back guarantee. I don't think you need it, but you have it for peace of mind to hold us accountable. And of course, you have the all-inclusive membership tonight with all of those tools and resources included. And then tomorrow begins the new membership. Well, those things will come at an additional cost. All right. So go ahead, guys. ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. All right. Okay. So coming back here to the SPY, what I'm actually thinking is I'm thinking that we're going to get down and we're going to test the bottom end of this channel tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm looking for the SPY to do something that looks like this. All right. I'm looking for something that looks like this. Nice little candle that drops down into the bottom end of this channel. And you guys can see that this channel has been holding things together here, right? For the last 2 months, you can see every time you get to the bottom end of that channel, the markets bounce. So what I'm actually thinking is that you might get down into the bottom end of this channel. Then I think you're going to have a little bit of a bounce attempt. Okay. And then I think you're going to get a break of the channel. And what could possibly give you the break of that channel is the CPI number on Wednesday. Or CPI actually I think is on Tuesday. I'm gonna give you the exact date because there's actually an extra day in between, which there usually is. There's an extra day in between. Yeah, okay. So CPI is Tuesday. There's an extra day in between your CPI and PPI. So usually it's like back to back, like Wednesday, Thursday. This week it is, or this month, it's Tuesday CPI, Thursday PPI. So you have a Wednesday. There's actually no economic data scheduled for Wednesday. So it's PPI on Tuesday, CPI on Tuesday, PPI on Thursday. All right. So what I'm thinking is we will try to bounce. Okay. I'm thinking that we try to bounce off of this level and then it breaks. And I think we get down to 505 to 503. So here's actually the target that I'm eyeing up. I'm eyeing up right here. Okay, so this is the target that I'm eyeing up. And then maybe going into next week, you could get maybe possibly a little bit deeper if that channel breaks. But we'll talk about that, at the end of this week. Let's focus 1 week at a time. I'm looking for a 503 to 505 test this week. We have to welcome Terry. Terry, welcome to the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Terry, newest member to the group. Everybody welcome Terry. That means we are now down to 23. We are now down to 23 of these spots. So 23 laptops, 23 spots for the all-inclusive membership. Everybody welcome Terry, newest member to the group. All right. So let me delete some of this. I just want to clean this up for you guys. And again, just to go over with you, I think that tomorrow we're going to trade down into the bottom end of this support and then try to bounce from there. You maybe get a candle that looks something similar to this as you try to bounce off that level. And then I think you put in like a little bit of a lower high there. But I do think that we may break this channel here. And I think you can break this upward sloping channel, and a break of that channel, in my opinion, takes you back to 503 to 505, and the market just cools off a little bit here with a profit take. We have to welcome Jamal. Jamal, welcome to the family. And Helen, welcome to the family. So Jamal and Helen, welcome to the family. I think that's 21 spots now left. I think we've got 21 spots now remaining, if my math is correct on that one, Joe. I think it's 21 spots that we have left. All right. So again, if you guys have any questions, just text us 1-888-306-8783. Guys, welcome to the TTG family. Take advantage, folks. Tonight's the last night. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right. But guys, this is what I'm looking at here for potential price action in the markets. It's down to the bottom end, bounce attempt, and then break and then roll. Now, what could cause my analysis here that I'm drawing for you? What can cause it to be wrong? Let's talk about that. Well, if Tuesday's CPI number is back to under expectations, and then PPI on Thursday is under expectations, then I could be wrong about that. And then you can look for the bottom end of this channel to continue to hold and then push back up to like 515, 516 possibly. And then maybe you can go up there and you try to double top. Somebody asked me last week where I think this market push tops out. I said around 520. And the reason why I said around 520 is because that was the top end of the channel, but it's also the 100 fib extension. So what I did was I took a Fibonacci extension and I drew it from the October bottom of 2022, brought it up to that swing high before you got this big pullback. And then you break that down, you bring that swing low to the October bottom of 2023, and that draws out Fibonacci extensions for you, right? And the 100 is up there at 520, right? There, it's actually 518, 519, whatever it is, okay? See that? That's what I'm looking at. So I'm kind of looking at the top end of that channel to line up with that 100 fib extension and just top out there. So we'll see if that actually does come to fruition, but we've got this economic data about with inflation this week that can definitely help kind of push things in that direction. Okay. So here's the thing I want to make sure that everybody's prepared for. Now, listen, I don't know what these inflation data points are going to be. I'm not trying to predict that I know what these inflation reads are going to be. I'm not a psychic. I don't know what these data points are going to be until they actually come out. But that's not my job. My job's not to predict these data points. My job is to understand what the market's reaction is going to be based on the data, what the data actually is, right? That's my job. Okay. So we have to welcome Tristan. Tristan, welcome. 20 spots now. Sammy, 19 spots now. All right. Guys, Sammy, welcome to the TTG fam. Everybody welcome Sammy, newest member to the group. Newest member to the group. 19 of these spots now remain, guys. Again, any questions, don't hesitate. Text us 1-888-306-8783. if you have any questions whatsoever. And there's Corey just came through. Corey, welcome. 18 spots now. These guys, these are going quick. Wow. These are going quick. I wasn't sure if we would sell out of the 30 spots, but it certainly seems like we're probably going to. I don't think these 18 spots are going to last until midnight, guys. I wouldn't even wait for me to finish with the live stream just to be on the safe side. Pull up a web browser now and just go to ttgoffer.com and use the code. You got to manually type it in, TTG121. Click apply code. The price will drop to $10.17. Check out. You're good to go. You got the free laptop, the W money back guarantee, and the all-inclusive membership where you don't have to pay extra for any of the items that you see on that page. After 18 people join or midnight tonight, whichever happens first, that all changes. There'll be a baseline membership with just chat, courses, trade alerts. All of those additional tools would come at an extra cost. All right. Okay, so there is that. So now you guys have an idea of what I'm expecting from the overall market, right? Let's talk about individual stocks. Now, I told you guys, like I said, we announced that we were trimming the NVIDIA position in the long-term portfolio. That's great, but that's the long-term portfolio. How about trading? I don't think that that NVIDIA is done pulling back. I am targeting $822. Okay. I am targeting $822. Why? That is going to be a gap fill and a previous double top retest. So here is the potential. Here is the double top, right? This is a double top on NVIDIA. Then you have the gap up here on the 4th that caused an open gap that was never back tested and filled. With the big topping reversal candle that we got on Friday, I'm expecting a candle that looks like this to come into play here on NVIDIA. I do not think that NVIDIA is done here. I think you're going to get a candle that looks something like this and works its way down into the 820, 822 area. The level that I'm looking to engage for a short on a trade is around 870. Where am I getting the 870 price point from? Well, if I take you to a 15-minute chart, just so we can clean this up a little bit and take you to a 15-minute chart, what I want to show you what lines up here and around 870 is there's a resistance top, there's support bottom, and then there's low of the day on Friday. And you can see in the after hour session, so the light gray is after hours and pre-market. So in the after hour session, you can see we traded underneath that. So if we open up somewhere down here tomorrow, let's see, do we get an early bounce attempt on NVIDIA as dip buyers come in and say, ooh, finally a down move on NVIDIA, let's buy it up. And that could take the stock back up towards 870. But if you cannot get back above that 870, and that level is now resistance, as it was support on Friday, it was support on the 6th. But maybe now that support acts as resistance. I'm looking to engage that short and then see if we can get NVIDIA down to 822 and get into this previous double top and fill this gap and take you down into that target. So I'm looking for a little bit more downside on that NVIDIA trade into the 820s. We have to welcome Donald. Donald, welcome to the TTG family. Everybody welcome Donald. I think that is now 17 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Donald. Well, if we think that you're going to get a little bit more of a pullback on NVIDIA, then you got to kind of think the same about AMD. All right. I'm looking for AMD back to 200. All right. I'm looking for AMD back to 200. Now with AMD, there's a resistance zone in here that I want to show you. Here it is. Right. Here we go. So you guys can see here, previous resistance. Then you have support, 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 support. Then you broke it to the downside, and then it became resistance, and you drifted lower in the after hours session, just like you did on NVIDIA. So what I'm thinking about with AMD is, well, if NVIDIA bumps and then AMD bumps into 208 to 210 inside that resistance that used to be support, now it's resistance. Let's see again if you fade away back off of that level, and that creates a resistance zone, and you get back down to this $200 support level. I'm looking for AMD down towards 200. All right, looking for AMD down towards 200. All right. I also will be watching ARM. Now, ARM is a stock that I think could be good for a swing trade for the short if SoftBank sells their position. So we have a share unlock coming up on ARM on the 12th, so Tuesday. And SoftBank, which owns like 90% of this company, they have taken an astronomical amount of losses over the last several years. And they're up huge on this ARM position. If they decide to take some of that profit off the table, that's going to add a tremendous amount of supply to the tradable float on ARM, and it should add a lot of selling pressure to the stock. And I think you can see ARM back to like 115. So 115 is going to be my target there on ARM. You have a nice support level around 130. Watch for a gap under 130 and then look for 130 to be resistance. Maybe 129, you could probably get in there a little ahead of 130, but maybe that 129 to 130 resistance, and then see if you fade that away in the anticipation of the share unlock, and then get down to around this 115. That's at least my first target. But I honestly, if SoftBank starts to sell that position, you probably get even lower than that, and you might even get down here to like closer to 100 to 105. So if I do get into that trade on ARM for the short, we are going to try to hold that for a swing trade. Let's welcome Lenzy, welcome to the TTG family. Again, Lenzy, welcome to the TTG fam. 16 of these spots now remain. Everybody welcome Lenzy. Guys, just go to ttgoffer.com. Use that code TTG121. All right, that's ARM. I also think Costco has a little bit more downside. Costco reported earnings, and I love 710. So Costco got annihilated on Friday after they reported earnings. But I love this 710 touch because the 50-day moving average, this dark blue line you see on my screen, is coming up. And then you also see previous resistance. And then once you trade it above that, you can see support, 3 times the charm. 1, 2, 3, rally. Earnings, drop, follow through here down to this support level here. Okay, so I'm looking for a little bit more downside there on Costco. I'm looking for Costco to trade down towards that 710 level. All right, so we're looking for a little bit more downside there on Costco. The area that you can look to engage for the short, I think 726, that area 726, I think that's a great spot. That's Friday's low, and Friday's low was a nice double bottom low. You traded under in the after hour session. Let's just watch 725. And listen, Costco is a very volatile name. It's very wide spreads. It's a very expensive stock. So those resistance and support levels are pretty wide. For me, I see resistance from 725 to 730. Okay. So right here, and I'll draw the 2 lines out for you. This is where I see that level. Okay. So anywhere on bounces back into this area on Costco tomorrow, let's see if we can find resistance against 725, 730 and ride that thing down towards that 710. We got to welcome Carol. Carol, welcome to the THD fan. Everybody welcome Carol. Newest member of the group. 15 of those spots now remain. Everybody welcome Carol. Last but not least, let's throw a long idea in there, because what if I'm wrong about inflation, right? What if not necessarily if I'm wrong about inflation, but what if inflation comes in much cooler than expected and the markets continue to move higher? Then I'm going to absolutely, undoubtedly, without any question, buy Microsoft at $400. Now, what you will see here on Microsoft is support at 397, support at 397, support at 398. And then here's that dark blue line, which is the 50-day moving average. And my friends, if tomorrow takes us down into 400 on Microsoft and then inflation comes in lighter than expected, then I think you see Microsoft do something probably that looks like this. Okay, you drop into 400 and then you bounce it off the 50-day and you bounce it off of these support levels, and you can try to be long around 400 and look for a move back up towards 410 on Microsoft. And these are some of the top trade ideas that I have coming into the week. These are the levels that I see. This is the analysis that I have. These are my thoughts. These are my focus. These are my prices. These are my levels. These are my plans on how I plan on making money this week. The question is, what are your plans? Are you confident in them? And will you be there with me while we put these plans in motion? We've already had a ton of people, Carol being the most recent one, that's going to be doing exactly that. So if you are not yet one of those people whose name I have called, you are running out of time. Go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops down to just $10.17. See a laptop, you're getting one. There's only 14 spots left. Tonight's the very last night, guys, for this all-inclusive membership. Here on out, those additional tools and resources, they're an additional cost. All right, folks, you know what that means. It is giveaway time. So in case you guys missed it earlier, like I said, there are going to be two keywords. Okay, there are going to be two keywords that you must know in order for you to win the prize. So I'm going to give you the second code word right now. The first code word, okay, the first code word was inflation. The second code word is data. Inflation, data. Those are your code words. So if your name is called during the giveaway session, you will have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number that we put on the screen. And if you provide me both code words within the 2-minute time frame, you win the giveaway. All right. Which one are we doing here first, guys? We're doing lifetime, annual, non-members. What are we doing first? All right, let's do lifetime members first. Let's do lifetime members first. All right, because my lifetime members, they always come through. Lifetime members always come through. All right, what are we doing here? Which one are we doing first? Okay, so we're going to do an annual spin and a lifetime spin. All right, we're going to do lifetime here first. So we're doing a member spin and a non-member spin. All right, we're doing 2 spins here tonight, guys. If your name is called and you are a lifetime member, then what you will be receiving is the following. If your name is called and you are a lifetime member, okay, you will be winning a skip the line one-on-one with any moderator of your choice. And it doesn't matter if that moderator is booked up for the next 2 months, you'll do that one-on-one with them this week. If you are an annual member and your name is called, you will receive STR access for free for an entire year. Okay. You'll receive STR access for an entire year for free if you are an annual member. All right. So this is what we're going to do here first. We are spinning the wheel right now. You got, if you're a lifetime member and your name is called, you're going to win or skip the line one-on-one. If you're an annual member and your name is called, you are going to get STR included for free for an entire year. All right. You will have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number that you see on the bottom of the screen. Now, you see that phone number down there? It's right up there, 786-292-1606. Again, that's 786-292-1606, 786-292-1606. If your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to that phone number and give me both coupon codes. And if you can do so within the 2-minute time frame, the prize is yours. Let's go ahead, folks, and spin that wheel. Good luck, guys. And the first winner is Sanjay Shayani. Sanjay Shayani. Clock starts now. Sanjay, if you are here, you have 2 minutes. The clock has begun. The clock has begun. All right. The clock has begun. Sanjay, you have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606. And if you give me both code words, the prize is yours. We have to welcome Daniel. Guys, Daniel just joined. Daniel just joined. Members also, if you guys want to head into main chat right now, this is for members, current members. If you guys are members, you want to head into main chat for a special announcement. You guys can head into main chat for a special announcement immediately following the live stream. So if you guys are members and you want to head into main chat, you can head in there right now for a special announcement. You have 1 minute left, Sanjay. You have 1 minute left to send a text message and provide me with both code words. So Sanjay, you have actually 40 seconds remaining. Roy and Courtney Blanco says, somebody I invited Sean A said, Shauna, she's having problems processing her payment. So Roy, if you want to tell Shauna, or Shauna, if you're listening, just send us a text message to 1-888-306-8783. That's 1-888-306-8783. 1-888-306-8783. Shauna, if you can text us, if you can hear me. If not, Roy and Courtney Blanco, if you can hear me, just tell Shauna to text that number and we will help her. All right, guys, 2 minutes is up. We have no text message from Sanjay, so we're going to spin that wheel again. Guys, remember, members, head into the main chat room right now. We got a special announcement for you guys. Again, that's members. You guys can pop into main chat right now for a special announcement. And our next winner is Deanne Ackley. Deanne Ackley. The clock starts now. So Deanne Ackley, you have 2 minutes. You send a text message to 786. I don't know off the top of my head. It's not on the screen. So let's put that phone number back up on the screen. 786-292-1606, guys. Again, that's 786-292-1606. Deanne Ackley, you have 1 minute and 35 seconds to give us both code words to claim your prize. Deanne Ackley, 1 minute and 30 seconds to claim your prize. All right, we're coming up on 1 minute to go here, Deanne. Deanne, you can do it. You can do it. Deanne Ackley, 1 minute. Guys, again, members, if you guys want to head into members, if you want to head into the main chat, we actually have a very important announcement, some news that we have to share with you. Members, you can go right into our main chat room on the website. We have a very important announcement that we have to share with you, an important update. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan Coomer. How come our name was in the chat before it was drawn? You're probably on a delay, maybe. Or, Joe spun the wheel and that was the name that was called. So you are probably on a delay, would be my guess. But that's 2 minutes. So it doesn't matter. She didn't send the text message anyway. So it does not matter. 2 minutes is up. No text message from Deanne. We're going to move on to a non-member giveaway now, guys. I'm sorry, I tried twice. We're going to move on to a non-member giveaway here. This one's going to be for non-members. We're going to spin this wheel. Now, if you're a non-member and your name is called, what are you going to win? Well, The membership would have cost you $1,017 if you joined today. If you're a non-member and your name is called here, you will be able to join for just $500. That's it. $500, not $1,017. $500, not $1,017. Just $500. If you are someone that just joined during the live stream and your name is called, we'll just refund you the $517 because that means you already paid $1,017. But if your name is called now, we're going to refund you $517. We're going to give you back $517. Okay? That's if your name is called, but you just joined on this live stream. All right, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Good luck, guys. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Round and round we go. Gina, bro. I don't know why I said that. Gina, bro. Gina, bro. All right, Gina, bro. The clock starts now. Gina, you've got 2 minutes to send a text message. Okay, you have 2 minutes to send a text message. Gina, you have 2 minutes to send a text message. And the membership is yours for just $500. Never mind the $1,017. $500. Guys, again, members, if you guys are already a member of True Trading Group, head into the main chat for a very important announcement. Very disappointing news that we have to share with everybody that I am extremely disappointed in, but it is what it is. And people make their own decisions and they have to live with them. So we have very important news that we have to share with everybody. Head into main chat now if you are a member. Meanwhile, Gina has 1 minute left. Meanwhile, Gina has 1 minute left. Gina, bro. Huckleberry, I love that you're such a Yankee fan like I am. I love it. But I got to be honest, Huckleberry, I'm not one of the Yankee fans, and I'll talk about Yankees for the next 40 seconds while we wait for Gina. I'm not one of those Yankee fans that's like, yeah, we got Juan Soto. I'm going to tell you why. Juan Soto's contract is up. We basically traded to rent him for 1 year. Are you going to pay him $500+ million? Because that's what he's going to get. Are you going to make him the highest paid Yankee over Aaron Judge? Are we going to pay him over $500 million next year to keep him? I don't know if we're going to. And if we're not going to, then there was absolutely no reason on trading for him because the Yankees are not Juan Soto away from a World Series contention. We're not. It's not like when the Cubs traded to get Aroldis Chapman and that's all they needed to win a World Series, and they rented Aroldis Chapman for a short period of time and it got them the World Series. That's all that they needed, and it worked out for everybody. It's not the case. The Yankees are not a World Series championship caliber team, even with Juan Soto. I truly believe that. Their pitching staff is just not at the level of some of the top teams in the league. And they literally had the worst offense that I've ever seen in my life as a Yankee fan. They had the worst offense last year than they've probably had since the 80s. And that's saying a lot. That was the worst offensive performance I've ever seen as a Yankee fan last year. So adding Juan Soto doesn't solve their problem. They're going to need everybody else to actually hit an average more than what they weigh. And they need a better pitching staff than what they currently have. I don't think that Juan Soto solves their problems. I still think they have a lot of holes, and I do not consider them a World Series championship team right now. I don't. That's just me. But maybe I'm being pessimistic, but listen, it's great. He's a great player. I love it. But if you're not going to pay him over $500 million, because he turned down $500 million from the Nationals. So if you're not going to pay him over $500 million, then you traded for him for 1 year, and that doesn't make any sense because we're not ready to win a World Series this year. Gina did not text, so that does it, folks. All right, guys, that's it. That does it for us. We are done here with the live stream. So not one single person whose name was called is on this live stream to send us a text message. That's crazy. That is crazy. Well, you try to give away stuff, and sometimes that's okay. But I'm not going to sit here until 10:30, 11 o'clock at night spinning the wheel, guys. So we'll just try it again. We'll try it again next week. All right? We'll try it again next week. All right, members, head into the main chat room. Okay, members, head into the main chat room for a very important announcement. Okay, the rest of you go to ttgoffer.com, use that coupon code TTG121, click apply code, price drops down to 1017, check out, and you guys are good to go. This is the very last night for that all-inclusive membership. So let me show you what some of these tools actually look like. This way you guys get a feel, right, for what the all-inclusive membership gets you, because after tonight, these things will not be included with your membership. You'll have to pay extra for them if you want them. So here's our chat room. This is included, but here's our chat room to show you what it looks like, where the mods and I share our screen, allowing the Michael calling out trades, answering questions in real time, giving you our entry and exit points, and answering questions with you guys for the whole day. You got the mobile app that lets you be connected even if you're not in front of your computer, so you can get real-time push notifications sent to your phone when one of our moderators enters or exits a position. You got 2 small private study groups to speed up your learning curve. You got Benzinga Pro's news feed, real-time breaking up to the second news alerts. You're going to get congressional trading data to track trades by Congress. You have TradingView's premium charting software. You got the Trade Ideas scanner that streams on our platform as well, so you guys can be focused on the hottest stocks during the day. Then you have a simulator that lets you practice trading with fake money but real-time data. There is also a proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans. Then you have dark pool data. If you don't know what that is, it's a private exchange where hedge funds transact massive trades, not like $1 million, but like $100 million transactions and up, 50 million, 100 million, $250 million transactions. This is where you're going to see a lot of that in dark pool data. We have access to it. You have access to it included with your annual membership today. Tomorrow, it'll be additional if you guys want it. You also get unusual options activity, options flow, short data. It's all included. You'll get a trading journal to track your trades for you. You're going to get a social sentiment scanner to see what's being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings on any company that you guys are interested in. The watch list every day from the mods with detailed entry and exit points and the stocks we're focused on. And then you have all the courses. The courses, guys, are a simplified and expanded upon version where I learned working at the fund. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures, you name it, we've got it. You guys have access to it. Now, listen, gang, I can't guarantee you're going to be successful just by joining True Trading Group, but what I can guarantee is if you do join and you cannot make back the membership fee at least one time during your membership, we will give you back $2,034. That's double your money. The refund policy, the double your money back guarantee, it's right there on the checkout page. Yes, it is real. It is in black and white. Please go read it. All right. If you have any questions, text us 1-888-306-8783. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Subscribe to the channel and smash that like button if you guys have not yet done so. I'll see you all in chat this week. Inflation data on deck. Have a great night.